Hello and welcome to another update video about AVAX. We are still in the situation that we have a pretty clear 5-wave move to the upside. A wave 1, we had our wave 2, a wave 3, a wave 4, and a wave 5. Yeah, there are different ways of how this can be counted. If the 4 is here and then we have a flat or whatever, doesn't make a difference. We certainly have a potential 5-wave move to the upside, as already explained in yesterday's video, for example. So that could mean this move up, because it's not impulsive, could easily be an A wave or a wave 1. A wave 1 in a more bullish interpretation, and then a B wave down or a wave 2 into support. Support hasn't changed since yesterday's video, is still between $10.85 and $12.07. Now, if it's a 1-2 or an A-B setup, doesn't make any difference in the short term. For us, it's now about, okay, identifying, okay, when is this pullback starting? And what is the level that we can confirm, obviously, that this pullback is starting? Until then, it can certainly push higher because we have a local uptrend since the 10th of June. So locally and short term, the trend is clearly up. And without having a clear indication that the pullback has started, I cannot call this 5-wave move complete. It can always extend. For example, if I look at this, this 5th wave could certainly make another high. No problem. And then we have a clearer 3-wave move to the upside. And as I explained to you in yesterday's video, we have a resistance area here. It's now approaching basically resistance, and it already got rejected. Why resistance? Because you have a bit of an area of trade here. So there's quite a bit of an area, and it's a bit of a range actually between, you could say, 1380 and 1490. So you've got a little bit of historical volume here. Now this is all I can see. There is not much more in terms of resistance or anything, but it has a potential 5-wave move up, and it reached resistance. So naturally you expect a bit of a pullback. Now if this is already the wave 2 or the B wave, we will see. Well, let's talk about which level needs to break to basically confirm that we are in this, let's call it wave 2 or B wave. Now, typically what we can see, we take the high of the last wave up, and then we're looking at the 78.6 retracement. So if that level breaks at 1268, then we have a good confirmation that we are in the wave 2 or B. It might be earlier. An earlier signal might already be a break of the trend line, even though I don't really like this trend line. It's not a very well defined one, not very reliable, but it is a possibility that if we break and sustain below the trend line, that would be the signal we need, or alternatively a break below the 78.6 retracement at 1268. Before that, I cannot really call this wave A or 1 complete. But from a mindset point of view, I think the approach has to be, if we get into this price region, and let's call it 1085 to 1207, then we have an area of decent reward versus risk. Now, I did it on other crypto charts as well. I added the 38.2 fib level already, because if we get this pullback, it would be an ABC structure. And what you often see, if we get this ABC, what you often see is that the A wave is reacting to the 38.2 fib retracement. That would be in this case 1257. It would technically be enough from a retracement point of view that the wave 2 or B just reacts to the 38.2 fib level and goes. Okay, that happens. It would be a very shallow pullback though. Nothing I primarily look for though, but you need to know about that. Yeah, and that's sort of the idea. And as long as it's holding 1085, it can still go higher eventually. Below 1085, we have a first clear warning that also the 10th of June low will break, and that level is at 995. That's my update about AVAX. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.